more rain for the weekend. Chief Meteorologist Star Derry is tracking it all in her first alert forecast. Star.
Dave, let's start with some numbers because in all of June, New Bern only accumulated about 2¼ inches of rain. Drought conditions persist, but for the first week of July, we've accumulated more than 3 inches of rain. That's just up through yesterday, the first full week of the new month. Now we factor in what we got today, and with rain still falling, New Bern has already accumulated more than 2½ inches of rain just over the last couple of hours. So add that up over the first 8 days of the month. We've already accumulated close to the entire month's worth of rainfall. On top of that, continuing to watch a few other spots with some high totals. Kenansville already more than 2 inches just today. Jacksonville just under a full inch. Rocky Mount 2. Greenville little over ½ inch of rain, and Hatteras about 1/4. First alert radar showing that we still have active weather all across eastern Carolina, and likely going to continue to have a few more hours left of showers before we do quiet things back down. Now, some of the heaviest of the rain right now from Kinston on into Washington, and you can see that's trying to lift a little bit north. It's also really coming down in Grifton. Now, we're also seeing some of this rain getting tossed into New Bern again, so more rain continuing to fall. Jacksonville, Verona, and also near Hubert, and soon to be Swansboro. We're about to see this heavy rain picking up yet again, with more widespread rain all along the Outer Banks. And Dave, more expected for this weekend. So in the first alert forecast, I'll take you through Saturday and Sunday hour by hour so you can plan around that.
Yeah, it of course is desperately needed here in eastern Carolina. We just wish it wasn't all on the weekend.
Right, and wish it wasn't all at one time.
Yeah.
We had some aerial flood warnings as well.
All right, thanks, Star.
Breaking news and weather authority. Here's your first alert forecast.
11:15, welcome back. First alert radar still very active this Friday evening as we continue to track these storms sinking more to the south and pushing to the east. So Havelock, Morehead City, Beaufort, we're going to start to see the rain picking up for you soon as that continues to move away from Goldsboro. Now, I did show you those rainfall totals so far just a few minutes ago. Some of us exceeding 2½ inches of rain just this afternoon and evening, and we've got more rain on the way. In fact, we've got some more soaking rains on the way that could exceed another inch across much of the region as we continue through drought conditions, though it is much needed. Now, the outlook does show that for the next couple of hours, we continue to watch these storms minimize and really sink south and east. So shortly after 1 a.m., we're going to be heading into a couple hours worth of some dry time. Now, we are going to be tracking some rain this weekend, but we can get around it. Still have some dry hours to look forward to, and that starts first thing Saturday morning. Here's around 6:30 a.m. We are starting off the day with a mostly cloudy sky and temperatures mainly in the 70s, so no real relief from the warmth here. As we get through the lunch hour, most of us stay dry and we start to break up the clouds a little bit. Some peaks of some sunshine there finally, and then as we get past 3 p.m. and on to about 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon, that's when our northern counties start to see some of these storms firing up. South, you're going to get a little bit more dry time than the rest of us. Here's 7:30. These storms are really coming together. Heavy downpours, but unlikely to be severe. These continue to slide south-southeast and really flare up along our southern counties around 9 p.m. before they continue to fizzle out and move on. Really just going to be some light rain then for the rest of our Saturday night. Now, as we get into Sunday, we're actually going to wake up to some rain. Still holding on to that for the first few hours of the day, but as we get into the afternoon on Sunday, we're going to dry back up. Still holding on to the cloud cover, and temperatures won't get quite as toasty warm, so just a little bit of relief there as well. Live view right now from our Greenville tower cam, of course, soaked all across the east. 77 degrees, dew points also in the 70s, so we only have that heat index factor of about 1 degree. Big improvement, of course, from earlier in the afternoon. Here's your 8-day forecast. We are going to continue to be tracking the rain for this weekend, but as I mentioned, still lots of dry time during the day on Saturday. It'll be mostly Saturday evening into Sunday morning that we're going to have the active weather. Then we get into next week, and you can see those daily rain chances, very consistent with this time of the year, but very low rainfall chances, so many of us going to get through at least the first half of the week with a nice break from all of this wet weather, Dave.
Yeah, just some rain here the next few days, so we'll have to plan when we want to be outside and get things done.
Yes, and I would say the earlier the better on Saturday.
All right, does